Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our show, Canadian Resellers Roundtable.
What's going
How
on?
how has everybody been today?
Hey, ya peeps.
Oops. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, how's your guys' day been today so far? Well, I guess.
It's been decent.
It's pretty good.
Decent.
Yeah,
Good.
I had 2 clutch sales in the last 2 hours. So
2 sales in the last 2 hours?
yeah, so better.
Jeez.
First I had 0, but now I have 2, so I'm okay with
That's
that.
sweet.
Jeez. I had
Nice.
three sales in the last 4 days.
I've no sales today so far.
No sales.
It's coming to an end here, so I don't know what's going on. Hey, everybody. Thanks for coming in. Who do we have here? We have Christy, Susie, and she popped in. She's going to bed now. Craig, Dalton, Paula. Hey, it's good to see you, Paula.
Thanks, Susie.
Go check out Style by Paula, my fellow Canadian. You too.
Style by Paula.
She's in Ontario, Toronto area, I think. She makes videos.
Oh, there you go. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Dad's Vintage Garage. Hello, Ali. Welcome. Hello, Marie. Hello. Lisa, Rob. Hello. Thanks for coming in, guys.
Hello, A. Hello.
70 in Virginia. Very
Did
nice.
you just drop an Americanized A?
Yes, I did.
Tisk. I'm ashamed of you.
Sorry.
What weather do you guys got today, right now?
It's actually pretty warm. It's been warm this whole day today.
Yeah, it's been warm lately too. -3 right now.
Huh.
-3.
I'm at -9.
Nice.
I'm at -1.
Decent.
But I've been at like 5 degrees this whole day.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Is the worst over, you think? Yeah, because it's February.
Hope so.
Yeah,
might still get cold, but
yeah, it might still get cold.
I'd like to say we're on the home stretch.
I hope so.
Then it'll be sloppy and goopy for 3 months.
True. Paula had 11. Was that 11 sales today? Or was that this week? Either way, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Jewel Hack.
That's awesome.
Thanks for coming in, and Fufu.
Fufu.
I love that name.
Can't say that. Can't say that without smiling. You know how we stand at Christie? We turn the AC on. What?
This weekend, that's awesome. Way to go.
Yeah, those are nice.
Her last haul, she got some pretty decent stuff, like Dolce & Gabbana, Chanel.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Well, it's up to you now, so I'm going to take a look.
Nice. There you go. Is this your first live? No. This is our 4th live doing this together, the 3 of us.
Yeah. How do you think it's been going so far?
Feels like it's been so long.
What? Really?
It feels like time it feels like Tuesday comes by so quick.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, this is already our 4th one. It feels like we just had our first one last week. Oh, weird. Yeah. Yeah, once a week, every Tuesday at 9:30 Eastern Standard.
Yeah, I actually wanted to bring something up. Did you guys hear about that No, it's nothing incriminating or anything. But did you hear about the that offer for eBay? Someone from like the New York Stock Exchange is like looking to make an offer to purchase eBay.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
No.
Yeah. I was just intrigued. I just learned more about it. You should bring up an article.
Yeah, go ahead. Bring up an article. I can share your screen too. That's cool. Because I thought.
Oh, shucks. 5 hours ago.
Is it 5 hours ago?
Yeah, from the Wall Street Journal.
All right, let's take a
The
look at
deal
it.
could value the online marketplace at more than $30 million. You hear that, Tommy? They're worth $30 million.
Billion.
It has to be billion, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it billion?
30 million is pocket change
That
for
is
like
billion.
30 billion
companies like that.
Here you. Oh, let me share my screen, I guess, or.
Yeah, for sure.
Here you go.
Okay, how do I? There we go. 30 billion.
So then the Intercontinental Exchange. Wow.
What?
Man, I hope they take that offer.
Me too. Somebody has to buy eBay and run it properly.
Look what happened to the stocks too. As soon as they found that out, look how high it just turned up. Like it just ticked up.
That's a lot. That's $4.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Per stock. That's insane.
Yeah, it was at the bottom there at February 4th, 2:30 p.m. And then it hit its peak at 2:40 p.m. So just in 10 minutes, it went up.
That's crazy.
More than 10%.
Have a good night, Ali. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks, Ali. Have a good night.
So they made an offer before as well.
Oh, really? That's right.
That's what it said, and I guess that's probably because eBay wasn't looking to sell at that point.
Yeah. Well, I think now is a really good time too.
I think now's a great time.
It's a great time, yeah.
For somebody else to take over.
The company has been without a permanent chief executive since former CEO Devin Wenig left in September, citing clashes with the board.
Okay. Couldn't get along?
Guess not.
In the past, here he tweeted, in the past few weeks, it became clear that I was not on the same page as my new board. Whenever that happens, it's best for everyone to turn that page over, he says.
You think that person was trying to make a dramatic change, but the board was like, "No, I'm not going to have any of it."
I don't know.
I don't know. It's all speculation.
Probably, Because, when was there a CEO change before him? Was he CEO for quite a few months? Years?
I don't know.
That's just 30 million evaluation. Yeah. Hey, Las Vegas Thrift, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I hope nobody buys eBay just for the sole purpose to shut it down.
Yeah, that'd be horrible.
And get rid of competition. So, Amazon. But
I mean,
even
if you think,
Amazon, I don't even think Amazon would shut it down. They're two totally different platforms.
yeah, for sure.
They're supposed to be. eBay seems to be going the way of Amazon, but trying to with all these new, I don't know.
But like if they were gonna purchase them and they accepted the offer, I would think that they would have to completely rehaul the entire website
I would hope so.
and figure out their architecture, their fee system. They have so much to go over if that was gonna happen, because it's just a garbage show right now.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
All right, I will tell you. I think they're outstanding people.
Do you want to do you want to do it, Jody, or should I? Bullshit.
Oh, there you go. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Las Vegas thrifts, that's for sure. Now, if only they cared about their sellers a bit more.
Yeah.
They only care about their buyers.
Yeah, you know what? I've had some sales in Poshmark, and I actually had a couple of disputes, and both of them went my way, surprisingly.
Yeah, Poshmark is great for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. eBay. Totally different story, isn't it? Hey, Candace. Thanks for coming in. Hope you had a good day so far. Hey, Todd. Thanks for coming in, man. Todd was on live earlier, too. The Flippin' Hustler.
Hey, Candace. Hey, Todd. Hey, Marie.
Yeah.
Hey, Todd.
MySpace.
MySpace. I haven't heard that in so long. That's
Right.
I think that was in high school.
Absolutely. Absolutely high school.
I got a T-shirt that has 4 logos on it. It says YouTube, MySpace, and I'll Google your Yahoo.
I've seen that picture before.
Tremendous. I think I still have a MySpace page. I don't remember.
I don't even know what mine is. Hey, Mac, how's it going?
Liz.
Mac Man and Liz, thanks for coming in, guys.
Hey, Liz. Hey, Mac.
That's awesome.
Marie, how's it going?
Nice, getting some shipping done. Music, MySpace. That's when Justin Timberlake bought it, turned it into a music place.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. That was a few $1,000,000.
Interesting. Oh, I still have songs on there.
There you go.
This is when I was in a band.
MySpace.
I actually have songs in there when, yeah. So 3 of the songs I wrote, and one of them was from the other 2 girls that were in the band. They wrote it.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
You're gonna give us a preview?
If you
Right now.
want it. I don't know if your thing plays audio, or like the
If you
audio
click
from
on-
my.
Yeah, it should. Shouldn't
Yeah.
it?
All right. This is so. Yeah. I think that I swear this is like 2007, 2006.
Okay, 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a freaking long time ago.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you.
Hey, Chris.
Hey, Chris, how's it going?
Paula, yeah, I get my USPS boxes free from DYK Post. I think it's so. That's the only company that I know of that does free USPS supplies. Because you have to pay if you get something Chit Chats, right?
Yeah, it's like $9, and you get like 25 boxes.
Oh, holy hell! Yeah, they're cheap. I'm against that. Like it's
Oh
free.
no,
It's
it's
free.
cheaper. I think it's cheaper.
The supplies are free, so that's
Yeah.
and they have to go to USPS no matter what to drop off the packages.
Yeah.
So you should
But you
send
know
them
what?
a strongly worded email.
But the chit chat boxes, they're like partner boxes. So like
Oh,
it'll be the colors of USPS, and it'll say USPS, but it'll actually have chit chats in the name too.
oh
So
man,
they're specific to USPS and chit chats. It's weird.
that's a crazy partnership.
I know.
I'm sure it's not easy to partnership with USPS,
Yeah,
a government company, right?
but there are parts that still stink because like there are certain things you can't bring over to the border, like international. So I still have to stick with Canada Post when I do that, or any type of like ground shipping, like UPS or FedEx. They should be okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks for sticking around for a little while, Susie. Have a good sleep.
Take care, Susie. Have a good night.
Yes, you have to pay. Yeah, sorry to hear that. That's upsetting. I don't know why they would do that. Why would they get custom made boxes?
Yeah.
I don't understand, but
Yeah, it's crazy. I think I have one.
yeah, that'd be cool to see. All right, Dalton.
I blinded myself, Marie. That's all that was. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Have a good night, Dalton.
Val!
Hey, Valerie.
Hey, Val, how's it going? No, okay, so the boxes that I have don't have it. Sorry.
No, go ahead. Yeah, let's see.
They don't have it, sorry.
Oh, you don't have it?
No.
That's interesting. Yeah, right on. How many sales does everybody in the chat have today?
Yeah, I hope your sales is doing grand.
Grand. Haven't heard that word in a while. There's actually a guy in my class in college like to talk like that. That would be grand! I was like, shut up.
Jeez. Hey, Cliff, congrats on the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
What were you saying?
No, I was going to say congrats on the progress you're making on your weight loss.
Oh.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
You. I messed up on the video, though.
Yeah?
There's one line in there. I said, eat your carbs, people. They're good for you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, there's good carbs.
No, there isn't. They're bad for you.
Come on.
But anyway, to free return shipping or to not free return shipping? That is the question.
Someone's asking that?
I just asked that.
Oh, okay.
Free
Didn't you
return
hear me?
Free return shipping.
or not?
Do you offer free returns?
It depends.
Uh-oh.
What's a situation that I would not do it? I know
Think
for a lot of my clothes, I do free returns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that the most returned item? Is clothing? Dang.
I haven't had an issue with
That's
clothes.
good. That's good.
Knock on wood.
But yeah, thanks a lot, Paula, for saying that. I'm glad I was able to help.
Yeah,
So
for my heart.
I put free returns on my store.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Hmm.
So far, I've just been impressing people with my ninja level packaging.
Oh, there you go. No returns at all, Liz says.
Yeah, I do buyer pays return for a lot of hard goods.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I did 60 days buyer pays.
Gotcha.
If you guys have any questions in the chat, please feel free to go ahead and put them in. We'll be glad to help and answer them.
Yes, absolutely.
Check this out, people.
Nice. Hot Wheels? You printed that?
Well, I printed it, yeah, but I painted that today.
Oh, you painted that red and yellow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, uh-oh. Paint's still wet. Oh, I just screwed it up. In the garbage it goes.
Right.
I put pearl in the paint, but the paint was too opaque for the pearl to pick it up. Jeez. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
I was going to say, it was starting to sound like a song or something.
Or tongue twister.
I put some pearl in the paint. No, I don't.
Do you guys go outside barefoot?
Yeah. No.
Never.
Never.
If I'm too lazy to put my shoes on, yeah. But it's usually just to run out to the garage to grab something from the car or something.
Yeah. I still wouldn't do that barefoot.
I grew up on the farm, so there's no way you'd run around barefoot out on the farm.
Probably would have been cold as heck.
Well, cold, sure. But there's like tree bits that would stick in you. I don't know, animal bones, rocks.
Hmm.
We didn't have a well-groomed lawn. We had a driveway, a fire pit, which everything was thrown into that fire pit. So there's all these nails around there.
Sunny said, I average one return request, at least 1 out of 75 items sold. It's not bad.
Yeah, strange metal objects in your feet does suck. I don't know how many rusty nails I stepped on when I was a kid.
Yikes! Really?
Dang.
Guess how many tetanus shots I've had when I was little?
0.
Zip. Not
Nice.
one.
That good old Canadian immune system.
I guess so. Or I didn't want to tell Mom because I didn't want to stop playing. I never told anybody when I got hurt. I'd just keep playing. I don't want to go to the doctor. I can't play in the doctor's office. And the doctor would just poke at it, be like, does that hurt?
I'm sure the cold and the ice kind of numbed your feet, so you couldn't feel anything anyway.
Jesus, I'm not that much further north than you are. Like, it's not winter every damn day of the year here. Smarten up. The sun comes out sometimes. There was that one day in July last year. It was nice.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaya.
Hey. Hey, Kaya. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, Val, I've stepped on a lot of rusty nails. Where I actually felt the nail go through my boot, but it went in between my toes.
Oh,
Brutal.
nice.
That's
That's
when
good.
you just, and when I was growing up, I really enjoyed wearing steel-toed hiking boots. That was my footwear of choice growing up. So I've always had footwear with a steel shank in them.
That's crazy, Marie. Yikes.
That's why they make metal rulers so flimsy nowadays.
Yeah, I used to have one of those metal rulers. Those are dangerous.
Yeah, I had one of those too with like the cork on the other side.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, now they're just thin tin with that cork on the one side. Can't do any damage with those. If you want a dangerous ruler, you got to get those 3-sided rulers from shop class.
Yeah. And that reminds me, one of my friends put a fork in the socket once in high school. That's crazy.
Yikes.
It just blew.
Oh, speaking of that, do you still want to see the songs?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I caught quite a few fish hooks in my fingers too, Val.
Yikes.
Just being a stupid kid.
Let me know if you can hear the audio.
Will do.
There. So this is my MySpace page from like, was it 20 years ago or like 10,
Where's
16?
all the glittering gifts? Just kidding.
Yeah. So this is the 6 of us. I was over here. I think we were looking at a mirror at like a gig that we had. We just decided to take a photo. I think I was freaking like, I was a young man. I was a young lad that day. That was fun though. Okay, so
that day.
okay, so I think there's only 3 or no, there's 4 songs here, but I've actually written probably about 20 songs.
Dang.
Yeah. And they're all somewhere and like saved on an MP3 somewhere.
That's cool, man.
Okay, so the first one is called The Girl with One Leg. Then there's The Lounge. Hope you're happy now and when I wake up. Okay, let's do the first one. Let me know if you can hear it.
Is it playing for you right now?
No, it's not. Can you
Okay.
hear it?
No.
The heck?
Did you click on share audio when you shared the screen?
No. Am I supposed to? Is
Yeah.
there a share audio?
Yeah.
Shit.
When you click on share screen, like get out of that.
Okay.
When you click on share screen and it shows you, like for me, it shows the one of 2 monitors I can share.
Yeah.
It'll be on the bottom. It'll be on the bottom left, a real small checkbox saying share
yeah.
audio.
I don't have that. Oh, okay. I see it now.
Oh.
Sorry. You have to be on Chrome tab in order for you to select share audio. Okay. Okay. What is up with this?
It's my
You need
space.
a new computer too?
No, this is a new computer. Ugh, brutal. It doesn't work.
Did they give up on MySpace?
Maybe it's MySpace. I blame MySpace. Yeah, I blame MySpace. It's not even playing. Like,
No, it's not even playing. The timer's not moving.
yeah. I don't get that. Sorry.
Dang.
Sorry. That was
Where
such
is
a fail.
What is your... What do I have to type in here? Let's hear your music.
Let me see if it's on YouTube. Let me see if I put it up there.
What kind of ugly... Like MySpace.com? Homepage?
Yeah, it's myspace.com/selftrip. That was the name of our band. Oh well.
Oh, really? Look at Chris's comment there.
What? Oh.
Had to step out and back in. Did you see the eBay listing on the Sobeys plastic bag? As they do not hand out plastic bags as of January 2nd. This guy is trying to make money off of a plastic bag.
Yeah. Hey, everybody that's been collecting plastic bags underneath their sink for the past few years,
Yeah.
like 40,000 plastic bags, sell them as a lot on eBay because they're going to be rare.
Isn't that something? Justin Trudeau is like, we're going to ban single-use plastics because there's too many plastics in the ocean. Well, our single-use plastics aren't getting in the ocean, boy. Don't get me started.
They'd be going in the lake, wouldn't they?
No, they don't.
What? MySpace
From
is true.
Canada and the U.S., our single-use plastics are not going in the ocean. It's not us.
I just tried playing your music too on MySpace. It doesn't work.
Stupid MySpace.
Did you pay your copyright fees?
Oh, damn.
Copyright fees? How is that even possible?
I'm just being a smartass.
Yeah, I know.
There is there's so many stores that are charging 5 cents a piece per plastic bag. And I've heard of a grocery store in the New England area where instead of charging you for a plastic bag, they actually give you a 5-cent discount for every bag that you bring in yourself. Aw, Timmy's.
That is sweet. Yeah, Timmy's.
Fuck you and your
That's
Timmy's.
Whoa, whoa, take it easy.
Yeah, what the heck?
I want some Tim Hortons now. All I got is punk ass water.
Have you tried their Dream Donuts yet?
Yeah, I just tried one today.
It's like a regular donut. It's nothing great.
Never again, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's like double the price.
Yeah, it's like
Not
double
really
the sugar.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, Val. My precious! I don't have any in here.
I have a lot of plastic bags in like one giant bag. It's been collecting.
When Walmart started charging for bags, I actually saw this woman. She was in an Escalade. Shopping at Walmart with an Escalade. But she had a cart absolutely packed full of groceries and not one shopping bag. She had that cart at the back of the Escalade putting like single grocery items into the back of her vehicle.
Gee. Interesting.
Really?
I was like, damn, do you have a dock at home you're gonna back up to? Like, have a chain gang with the kids?
Any good sales this week, boys? Quick asking.
Yeah,
Yeah?
I did have a good one. A giant desktop calculator. If you want to look it up, it's a TI 5500.
There you go.
A TI 5660. It's a great big desktop calculator. I think they had a price of $750 on it. But I was just about to leave that sale. That was the sale, actually. If you remember that Logitech Wingman joystick, force feedback 2 joystick I bought.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sold that for like $300. That was at that same sale, and it was an item that I wasn't going to get because I didn't like their prices. But then this guy stands up and goes, everything but furniture and jewelry is now half price. So I mean, I filled 2 large IKEA bags in the following 3 minutes, and this calculator was on that. And so it was $390 that I paid for this calculator, and I sold that to a guy in Newark for $90 with shipping.
Nice.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
$90.
And that was with that was running a 30% off sale.
Nice. My bad.
I sold a Barbie kitchen set, brand new in the box. I finally sold that puppy. I had it for like 4 months now.
Hey guys,
What's up?
we got ourselves another Canadian here.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey.
So it's a
How's it going?
30% off sale.
What's going on, boys?
Oh,
going
rookie alert!
I sold that.
Thank- Thanks for popping in. How you been today?
box. I finally sold that.
Uh,
I have
You got the YouTube going?
yeah. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you and your YouTube.
That's sweet.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey.
Hold on. That buggered down. How's that? Better?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt my thrift talking there. Sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
Say.
How was your day today, Chris?
Went out, found some real cool things to sell.
Nice.
I found a real awesome Adidas vintage ski jacket from the 70s. I picked it up for $20 at the Salvation Army in my secret spot in Brampton. That thrift knows exactly what I'm talking about.
I know that spot.
Yeah, and went online, couldn't find any comps on it, and it is probably 1979 to 1980. The hood's missing. When you grabbed it, it kind of had a odor like for being in a closet for a little while. So I threw it in the washing machine, and I threw some soap in there, and then I hung dry it overnight, and all the stains came out. I got it listed for just under $200.
There you go.
And I think I'm going to get it. It's a nice jacket. But I don't usually sell clothes, guys, but I couldn't pass this thing up when I saw it, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's sweet. That's sweet. Sounds like a good score.
Yeah, I also went to my local Restore, picked up a couple of heat dishes. They're thermal personal heaters that you plug into the wall. They had a bunch from Costco. Do you guys know what the secret is with these Restores at all? Saturday mornings, I'm going to give you guys a tip. If you have one in your area, drive by or go in the morning around 8 o'clock and you'll see a lineup outside. And what they do is they send a truck to Costco, Amazon, Home Depot, Walmart, and that night they send trucks out and they actually put it out Saturday mornings, and that's their busiest day. And I found that out from because I know Thrift knows that I work for PPG. I'm in the coatings industry, and what we do is we give them mist tints. Mist tint is when somebody comes in and orders a gallon of paint, and the guy that's working for us messes it up in the store. We write it off. We try to sell it for like $4 or $5, right?
All right.
It's $79.99. So what we do, if we can't sell the X amount of mist tints, we donate them to the Restore. So I have a contact there that contacts me for the bunch of stores that I work for, and he was telling me that all these other locations are other businesses are donating stuff, but that's the secret. Saturday morning, if you go there, you can get brand new inventory from that type of retailer.
Very
So
cool.
I picked up today 1, 2, 3 If you want to look these up, they're Presto heat dishes, and I picked up 1, 2, 3. I'm just looking right now over my left shoulder on my table. I've got 5 of them. I picked them up for $29.99, and they sell brand new at Costco for $189, and they're
Ooh.
sealed.
Nice.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. So that was my day. Thank you for asking.
Where's the
Yeah, it's
closest one to me here?
Yeah.
It's cool.
So
The different kind of things that you get into. Just real quick, want to just say hi to Dana and Leanne for popping in, guys.
Hey, Dana. Hey, Leanne. Thanks for stopping by.
So, yeah, always good to see you, Chris.
absolutely. Thank you for inviting me, sir. I really appreciate it, guys. I was Didn't have much going on tonight, but listing. So
There you go, getting some work done.
There you go.
I need to go thrifting again.
Me too.
Got to hit up the Goodwill bins.
how many days do you guys go out on average? If you do
Oh.
go out on a week, like a 7-day week? Just curious.
Less than one. Because when I go to the Goodwill bins, I'll pick up about 200 things.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be good for about 2 or 3 weeks, I guess.
You do more clothes though, eh, Jody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me in the summertime, it's usually 2 days a week.
Wow.
Okay.
Mhm.
I
Because
haven't
it's
gone- Sorry, go ahead.
like it'll be one of those days will be a trip in Edmonton, which is an hour and a half drive for me. So I royally have to make it a full day when I go, just to make it worthwhile.
Yeah.
And that second day, I will probably just go to, like, I have a thrift store here, half an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'll piddle around there for a bit, and I'll hit up local garage sales and whatnot.
Nice.
Yeah, Paul, it's the same thing for Chris here. Thrift Beast. 2 hours away for your Goodwill bins.
Yeah, 2.5 hours because they're in London.
Yeah, you know what, Chris? You know what? You and I got to do a road trip, brother. To one of these bins. I've never been to one. I've always
Good.
wanted to look at one.
Apparently, it's pretty crazy. Like it's like U.S. Black Friday in there.
That's what I've heard.
It's crazy. That's what I've heard, at least.
We're gonna have to pick a day, you and I, man. You meet me in Milton, and
Yeah,
we'll take my truck and we'll head out there and fill it up.
there you go. I'll bring my my hockey equipment. So I can make sure.
I went to the bins in Edmonton one day, and there's this woman. She was probably 6.5 feet tall, pushing probably 250, 275, and she was holding a golf club. And every time they'd push the bins out, she'd be like, "Don't touch the boats!" And
Yeah.
so like they'd wheel the bins out 2 or 3 at a time, and the first one that'd come out, she'd be holding that golf club up and be like, "Don't touch them!"
Hey,
You
Tim.
know,
I was
sorry, go ahead.
I was looking through books across the room that one time, and I thought she said books. Don't touch the books! So the book I was reading, I just threw it, and I put my hands up. I'm not touching them! What's
Yeah.
going on? And people are looking at me like I had 3 heads.
That's funny.
Shouldn't they be looking at her though? Like she's the one screaming at you.
No,
Well, they weren't paying her no mind. It was,
Sorry, Boone.
it's like a guy holding an assault rifle in a war zone.
I got a funny story. I was in a thrift store of Value Village. This is probably last summer, and I'm making my way through, and I'm standing, and everybody knows me in this place, anyways, right? So I'm standing by the board games, and this guy was an older guy. I don't know, maybe late 50s, and he had his little, Bluetooth headset in his ear. And I'm standing looking at the games, and I'm scanning them. I'm just minding my own business. And he looked over at me, and he's like, "Hey," he says to me, "You're a reseller?" I said, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "I never seen you before." I went, oh, "Okay, well, I do resell. I do okay, yeah." "So where do you sell?" "I sell online, eBay, and, whatever, Facebook Marketplace." "I never seen you before." That's what he kept on saying to me, right? And I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "Okay, what do you want from me?" And then another guy that comes around that I know is a reseller, this guy's a good friend of mine, said, "What's with this guy?" He goes, "He's crazy." So the guy, again, does a round. He comes back, and he's talking in the headset like, "Well, I paid $7,000 for that, and I got this deal going on." I don't think he's talking to anybody. He's just like, So he comes around again, and he says to me, "I don't believe you're a reseller." I said, "Well, you can believe whatever you want. I'm not here to argue with the man. I'm here to try to find some stuff to resell." So then he pulls his phone out, And he goes, "Do you want to see my bank account?" I said, "No, man, I really don't care how much money you have." So he pulls his TD app out and he shows me he's got $200,000 in the bank. And he says, "How much money do you have in the bank? Let me see your bank account." This is what the guy says to me. I go, "Buddy, just leave me alone. I don't want nothing to do with you. I don't care." So he does another lap around the thrift store again. And I'm like in by the showcase, right? So he comes up, he goes, "Do you want to see my car?" I said, "Dude, I don't care what kind of car you drive or how much money you have in the bank. Just leave me alone." It was the weirdest experience I ever had. And I don't think he's got like a store. I don't know what he does, man. I just think he's crazy. But that was the weirdest interaction I ever had in a thrift store.
That's
with
crazy.
a reseller. Yeah, Chris, it was crazy, man. But the guy had like $290,000 cash in his bank account on his app.
What the?
I know. I'm like, what are you doing reselling when you got 300 grand in the bank? Go to Florida for a month, man. Leave.
Yeah.
Invest in real estate.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
but it's just that's my funny story. I tell people that all the time. They just shake their head.
Someone like that sounds like somebody you'd meet on at the 118th Ave Value Village, eh, Jody?
Yeah.
Night, Val.
Good night, Valerie. Thanks for coming in.
Good night.
Good night, Val. My chat froze a long time ago.
It's a little slow.
I don't think I've ever experienced anything like that. Like generally when I interact with like other people in a thrift store, they're generally pretty friendly. Like I've had a couple of questions asked me, like people ask me like what do you think this is, or like could you help me just like show me a couple, like there's like maybe things they wanted me to read on it, and that's pretty much it. But other than that, I haven't had anything like that. That's crazy, Chris.
Oh, I was not. This guy was like, I was getting nervous. I was like, why are you following me around?
Yeah, I would be nervous too.
Yeah, it's,
I schmoozed all the ladies who are having trouble testing their electronics out.
There you go. There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
that's good.
Why not, right?
Hey, why not? I help people too. They're trying to plug stuff in, and I'm like, hey, if I know something about the item, I tell them straight out.
Yeah.
It's not working, man. Just like it's garbage, just junk.
Yeah.
So, but it's really funny. The more you do this, and Chris and I were talking about it when we were out picking. You see the resellers. You start to be able to see who they are, even if you go to a brand new store, and you're able to pick them out. It's amazing how you can find them instantly. And I find it really interesting to see what they're buying, and then I'll take my phone because they might be buying something I'm not really familiar with, and I'll grab my phone and go, oh man, that could be an item that I'm looking for next time. So I'm always learning from other people's carts, maybe, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Chris. But we tend to hover around what we're comfortable, buying and reselling, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was making my way around kind of the outdoor section / hard goods. Came around the aisle. There's a guy looking at a fish camera, and I knew what it was as soon as I saw it. But I could see he had his eBay app open, and he turned to look at me, and he put it on the shelf, and he's on his phone, and he walks around the other side of the aisle. So I just keep doing my thing, and I heard him go, "Holy!" So I grabbed it and threw it in my cart. I didn't even comp it. Brand new. Those things were $450.
Wow.
I sold it. My price was going down gradually because I bought it this last spring, I think in April. But I sold it to a guy in California. He said if you could drop the price to $110 US plus shipping, I'll buy it immediately.
Would
That
you
was
pay for it? Well?
that was $140 Canadian. It's worked out. I paid $9 for it.
Wow, nice score.
Yeah.
Nice score.
I bought a brand new battery for it from China. Cost me another $12 total. Because it's one of those obscure little 12-volt batteries, like the real small ones.
Are you guys, you know, that eBay Open in Vegas is not going on this year. I don't know if you guys saw that in the community tab.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're having an upfront one here.
Yeah. So have you booked yet, Chris? Are you going?
I don't know because it's my wife's birthday.
Oh, okay.
Like the next day, I think is my wife's birthday, so I don't know if I'm gonna go or not.
Okay. I'm actually I was gonna do a video about it maybe tomorrow because I have a store. My store is DIDI Sales Canada. My wife is Milltown Collectibles.
Yeah.
We're both going to register, I think, and go. I've had so many of my subscribers ask me.
Yeah.
You know what? I really find it weird. The only stop in Canada is Toronto. I can't see why they didn't go Vancouver, Edmonton, Toronto. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are going to have to travel out this way, and it's only. I think it starts at 6:30, and I think it's over at 9:30 or 10:30. It's not that long.
No, it's not.
Yeah, so I'm really surprised because I was really looking forward to going out to Vegas this year to eBay Open. So we'll see what happens.
They got to start saving money.
Well, you know what, Jody? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know what the revenue or what the profit is for them yet. I'm hoping to see it. I'm a corporate guy, so I look at numbers all the time. But they better start making some changes. I actually, you know what, Chris? I met with a Canada Post supervisor this morning at my local post office, and we started talking about Chit Chats and how Chit Chats rates are cheaper. And what I'm understanding is Canada Post, and maybe you two, or Jody, it wouldn't affect you guys so much, but maybe Chris and I more, that they want to compete with Chit Chats. They have Chit Chats on the radar.
Wow.
So, which is a good thing, right? So,
Yeah, that's always a good thing because I mean, at the end of the day, Canada Post is still the head honcho. So, anytime that they feel like they're being threatened by competition, it's always a good thing.
exactly.
Yeah. Yes.
So we'll see what happens. He had my ear for about 45 minutes standing in the Canada Post location in Milton, and he was surprised what I had to say to him. But I just basically said, you're losing millions and millions of dollars from Canadian resellers shipping items that are 500 grams, 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters,
Yep.
and at least by 5 centimeters high. You're getting killed by these smaller guys going over the border. And you know what? You think about it, okay? Hey, Chris. So I'm going to ask you, Chris. You do a lot of Chit Chats, right? So what would it cost? And we've talked about this ourselves on the phone back and forth. So if you had an item that was 500 grams and it was 24 by 24 by 5,
mm-hmm.
What's the difference between Canada Post and Chit Chats? What's the rate difference?
So that's easily probably between
New Jersey. Let's say you go to New Jersey.
Okay, so the rates did go up a bit, but it would probably be between, I'd say $8 and $11 to ship that out, and then for Canada Post, for sure, you're going to be paying over $20.
So you think about it. For us, we're in Toronto. We're in the GTA, right?
Yeah.
For us, we drop it off at the post office, you and I. Mm-hmm. They take it to where's your central processing plant by your place, Chris? How far is it from you?
Once you drop it off at the post office?
No, I'm talking about post office for Canada Post. So if you were to take an item and
Yeah.
go to the post office, right?
Yeah.
How far is the drop off from the main processing area?
Oh gosh,
Just idea, just a block, 4 blocks, 10 miles.
maybe 4 blocks, because I know it's not far. From where I drop it off.
Okay, so you think about it. So you drop it off.
Yeah.
It's 4 blocks away, which is nothing. They're putting how many packages in the truck?
Yeah.
It goes to the processing place,
Yeah.
and then it goes to the border. It can't be that much money if you really think about it, right?
No.
So
Hey,
yeah. Sorry, Jody, if you want to say something.
No, it's all good.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to get it around in my head, and I said to him, "There's no way that little parcel costs $14 at the end of the day."
Yeah.
Especially closer to the processing centers.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's like they're making up for having to go up in the territories.
Yeah, you're right.
No profit to be made there.
Well, look at Chit Chats. Where are you dropping off your Chit Chat orders, Chris? Where's your closest location?
So I do. There's 2 locations I go to. One in Markham, the other one in Pickering, and they're both probably like 10-15 minutes away.
Okay, so you go there. So from there to the border, we know exactly how far it is.
Yeah, like 2.5
Yeah.
hours.
Canada Post is doing the same run.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just strange how they've got to do something for us, and that's the one thing I want to bring up. If I go to the eBay, or I am going to go to the eBay thing,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to, push it. So
That's good news for me because I don't have any access to any of these alternative shipping carriers. Canada Post is 100% for me.
yeah, where you are, yeah.
You want to say hi?
Oh, your cat.
Hey, Shiloh.
I know, God. Hey, this way.
Buddy, want to say hi?
Everybody, I got 2 cats too. I don't know where they are, but
He twitched his tail. I think that means no.
No pets for me right now. Not until I move. I'll probably be getting one, and it'll probably be a cat.
You know what? The
Hey.
only reason I have 2 cats, I live in a house that was built in 1855.
1855, 170, 165.
Yeah, my house is the second oldest house in Milton, Ontario,
Wow.
and it's been
That is
restored. It's like a classic car. You know what? It's a money pit. You put money in every year to try to. So when you live in these old neighborhoods, you got to get used to the bugs and the mice and everything else. So I had to get 2 cats, and they hunt every night. You know what I mean, Jody, right? They love to find, and
Absolutely.
yeah, so they've
I
never
had mice in my house, and this little bastard still caught mice from the neighbor's bale pile and brought them in the house. There's one he wasn't dead yet. Like
Oh my gosh.
I keep when I source, I use large IKEA bags, and then I bring them home and pick out of the IKEA bags to list and test and whatnot.
Yeah.
So the IKEA bags is my death pile control. So once I run out of IKEA bags, I can't go sourcing. I cannot empty that IKEA bag until everything's listed, right? So I had like 5 IKEA bags stacked in one area in my living room. Well, he drops this mouse on the ground. Where does this mouse go? Right under that stack of IKEA bags. That inventory moved fast.
Yeah. You want to get rid of it? Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I have a male and a female, and the male just sits in the corner and watches the female do whatever. She's the hunter, and he just sits there and goes, "Yeah, okay, whatever." So they're nice. They're good pets though. They're good pets.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody in the chat here? Mice? Okay. Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I got the chat going here now.
You like Hot Wheels, Chris?
Oh yeah. You know what? I just picked up. I don't have it to show it to you, Cliff. I picked up a boombox. It's really cool. I think it's from 209 or 210, and it's a CD player. And in the back, it's got 2 spots to put a couple of Hot Wheels, so you can like put it up on your table. But I like that logo. Like, where'd you get that from?
I printed the logo itself.
Oh, you're
on the
doing
3D printer.
Oh yeah, you're doing some of that funny stuff, eh, there, Cliff?
Yeah, because it.
Flip it. See it? How long did that take?
It took about 7 hours to print it, and another. I probably painted it in inside a 4-hour window today.
So it comes out one color, and then you're
Yeah.
okay. Very cool. Are you gonna sell it?
And it's deep. It's deep too. It's about 1/4 inch, so I'm gonna fill that in with epoxy.
Yeah, I see that. Trademark, buddy. Trademark. Be careful. You know that. Well,
Are you a Chev
logo?
fan?
Oh, I have a. I am a GMC guy. I have a Sierra Denali.
Yeah, GMCs are better than Chevs.
I like that. I'm gonna have to get you to make me a New Jersey Devil logo.
Huh.
Here you go, Cliff.
Yeah.
This is a cool find. Pontiac.
Yeah.
Anything. I've never seen this one before. It's a belt buckle.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Yeah, I picked it up for $3. I got it for $29.99 on eBay. I don't know if I'm going to sell it, but I think it's really cool. Anything with Pontiac sells, guys.
Yeah.
And it's 100% metal. Beautiful. It's like colors are great on it.
That's cool.
Yeah, see if I can unload it.
So, Chris, did you hear about the what we were talking about in the very beginning? Like about the there was a plan of an offer being made for eBay.
Yes, I heard about it.
Yeah.
You're talking the Amazon offer?
No, the New York Stock Exchange.
Okay, I didn't hear that. I heard Amazon offered them to buy them.
There's.
And maybe you guys can fill me in on the New York Stock Exchange. I didn't hear. When is this new? Is this new like new news that just came out or what?
Yeah, like 5 hours ago.
Okay, fill me in, Chris,
Yeah.
or whoever. Doesn't matter. You gonna post it or something, Cliff?
Cliff is checking.
Okay.
No, I just have it pulled up here. It's from the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal posted it
Okay.
today. $30 billion. Intercontinental Exchange. They own the New York Stock Exchange.
Okay.
But it says in the article that the two parties have not sat down to make a serious discussion about the buyout yet.
So why are they interested in eBay? What is their interest? It doesn't make any sense to me, unless they're not like when the Amazon rumors were flying around, I can see where that would mix together, but I'm gonna Google this. New York Stock Exchange. Let's see if I can find it. eBay.
eBay buy offer is what I Googled.
I'm looking at it right now. Buy offer. Hmm.
And in 10 minutes today, it said, it was this afternoon, the eBay's stock price, oh, it's Eastern time, 2:30 p.m. it was 34.39. At 2:40 it was 38.24.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just reading it right now.
Dan, I'm sure it's real news. It's just that I think it's really early in the stages before that even happens.
Yeah, definitely real news. It's on Nasdaq.com.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's see here. Paste. I want to see this. So, intercontinental exchange.
Yep.
American network of exchanges and clearinghouses for financial and markets located in Atlanta, Georgia, in the United States. Harness data to build technology that can. So they are a tech company, this intercontinental exchange.
Okay.
What are they backed on to go? Let me go to their website here.
That is mind blowing to me. So eBay is worth about 40 billion, whereas PayPal is worth 102 billion.
So,
Isn't that? Just imagine how much more like hard work eBay is compared to PayPal.
Jody, they blew that whole thing with PayPal. That eBay, when eBay and PayPal were together, they had the wrong people running the whole organization, right? They're not. If I had 17 hours, we'd sit here until tomorrow, whatever. And I can tell you my feelings on the way they're run as a corporation. Mm-hmm. But well, let me just see this for a second here. Just well, for sure, the stocks would rise if this news came out. As an investor, I would invest too, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You see, I've had an account since 1999, guys, and I've seen. I remember it was. I would sell something, and I would wait 10 days to get a money draft from somebody. Then I would go to the bank, deposit the money draft, and when it cleared, then I would ship the item. So the turnaround time would have been 10, 15, 20 days before customer would get it. When PayPal came around, it was like, hallelujah, we've got instant payment systems, right?
Yeah.
So I have a friend of mine that lives married to my wife's cousin, and they live in Milton. And she was a big wig, media wig for Target, Walmart. She lived in many places in the U.S., and she was chased by PayPal at one time. And she got an offer about a year ago to go down and to work out of California, and she turned it down. And it was a part of the eBay PayPal thing. Actually, she was at my house drinking wine with me. We were talking about it probably about 2 weeks ago. And she told me straight out, the eBay management team. Do you remember about a year ago, guys, they fired all those people? Do you guys remember reading about that?
I think so.
Yeah. So it was just people not able to write code properly and develop the platform. And what she was supposed to be brought in for was to clean up this stupid feedback system that they have, because it's unfair to everybody, because you call after 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Monday to Friday, and they're hooking you up with somebody in the Philippines. But you call Monday between 9 and 6, you're getting somebody in the US, right? But if you still get that third-party customer service agent, you hang up, you call again, you hang up, and you call again, then you are pushed up 3 levels to a real person that works for the company. And she was supposed to be brought in to clean all that up. And unfortunately, her husband, which is my wife's cousin, didn't want to leave Milton, Ontario. He wants to raise his family here. So now she's working for a local marketing company in the GTA for another organization and turned the job down. But she basically told me straight out, like she worked for Rosetta Stone. You know who that is, right? Language company. She was assistant to the director, so she was right up there. And she was telling me how much of a mess this. And I'm not going to name names on this because I don't need, you know what I mean, guys. But the information she gave me made sense. And now you're bringing this information up that they're going to be bought out. Myself, I would love Amazon to buy eBay. It'd be the greatest thing for that platform.
I think so.
Yeah, Jody, I agree. I think they would clean up all the crap out of it. I think they would streamline it. I think they would come up with better shipping solutions for us in Canada, even globally. Hey, I'm going to ask you 3 this question. If you were to take a parcel, 1 kilogram, 30 by 30 by 30 with full tracking, and try to ship it to Czechoslovakia, what's your rate? Out of this world, right? On a $20 item.
Yeah. Yeah.
Either way, I'm not paying for that. So
You know what I mean, Chris?
yeah, I know.
It has to be fixed.
Yeah.
Right? And eBay has to acknowledge, I think, I think the weakest link of the whole platform is I ship it to New Jersey. They don't receive it. It's a scammer. They claim they don't receive it. eBay comes back to me and says, show me proof. I don't ship it with tracking. That person now takes my $40 item, and I have no way to fight it because I have no proof that it was delivered. That has to be taken care of. That whole scamming circle. You know what I mean, guys? It is not right. If I have proof that I went to the post office and they scanned it as they received, it's non-tracked, and I have a receipt that I pick up when they scan it, that should be enough proof that I dropped it off at Canada Post's doorstep, and it's been out of my hands now. Either it gets there or it doesn't get there. And then what I think should happen, if the person claims that they haven't received it, eBay should eat it, not us. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Have you guys? Sorry, I know I talk a lot, guys. I'm a I'm a marketing guy and I just go crazy, but I want you guys, the three of you, when you get a minute when we're off of here or tomorrow on a Saturday when you're having your cup of coffee, I want you to go to YouTube and I want you to go to the CNN or CNBC business videos. You will be amazed on how much money Amazon loses a year for packages that are left on a porch and people steal it off, like these guys that steal stuff all the time off of port deliveries.
Yeah, I say that should not be allowed. Safe dropping or whatever, right, Cliff? That's what it's called.
Yeah, safe dropping, but
Yeah.
you're right, Jody, but
It should not be allowed.
should not be allowed. But Amazon protects the seller.
That's good.
Because you get what I'm saying?
That makes it okay.
Exactly. But us as eBay sellers,
Well, yeah.
once it's delivered, we're not protected. eBay's not protecting us.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
that's the problem I have with the eBay platform. So, Chris sends out 25 packages for the month. I'm just giving you a number. They're all delivered January. They're all delivered February. March, he gets the odd one saying they never received it. But he has proof that he went to Canada Post and dropped it off at their facility. Why would Chris be penalized? It's out of his hands. See what I'm saying? eBay should take that on their hands after Chris has dropped it off as an eBay seller, because he's paying fees. He may have a store where he's paying a monthly fee. He should be protected. Now, if Cliff, January, shipped up 25 items and only 5 showed up January, February, well, maybe they lock him out and discontinue his account because he's scamming people. So they have to have a fine line on where to equalize this. You get what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think eBay's been doing so much for this, like, this not so fine line for so long that, like, it's almost like too late now to even think about them even trying to figure it out until something drastic happens.
Or get bought, right?
Yeah,
Chris?
exactly. That's what I meant.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe this is the push they're going to need. eBay is such a great platform. It's just it's never evolved to the Amazon level.
Or of course, yeah. Like, their site is like still from 1999.
Yeah, exactly. It's just been constant. Few upgrades here and there.
Well, they don't really upgrade. That's their issue. Is they just put in patches. They just stack patches on top of each other over the years and wonder why it crashes all the time.
Exactly.
So, anyways, we'll see what happens. Interesting new guys. We'll find out what happens in the next few days. I'm going to read about it again and we'll see. But
yeah, I guess we will see.
We will see.
I think it would be a good thing.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jody.
I don't think anybody cares about this company right now.
You know what? I think the sellers care, but I think they're not appreciated. I think that's the word.
Yeah, I mean, like the board members of eBay.
Yeah, they need, and maybe this, instead of having eBay open in Las Vegas, having everybody coming, where they're now going to Atlanta and New York and Toronto and Georgia, whatever. Maybe these smaller pocket meetings is their strategy to hear out every market, right? And maybe they'll go back and kind of, I hope, analyze the info.
Yeah, it'd be pretty sketchy to trust Facebook for international shipping, Mac. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of platforms out there you can do international.
We'll see. How much money you guys think Amazon spends in shipping a year? It's a crazy number, right?
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's mind-boggling.
Yeah. A lot of money flows through that company in one day, 1 hour.
I know they waste a lot on packing.
They got robots in their warehouses. It's pretty cool. They're on another level here with this. Like even the Prime drones. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Like really? I didn't think that was gonna come this soon.
I was curious to see what thermal printers they used at Amazon. I had a buddy that works there at like their fulfillment area, and he showed me it's like this industrial sized. It's a Zebra thermal printer though. They all use Zebras over there.
Nice.
At least
Yeah,
the fulfillment center that they use. Yeah.
But it's probably like 18 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah. It like spits out. It spits out the labels, like 4x6 labels.
Because I used to work for Shaw Pipe Protection. Their parent company is Shawcor. They basically coat pipeline pipe. And there was the odd order would come in where we'd have to put barcode labels on each end of the pipe. And that was printed with thermal printers. But these things were about the size of a decent Miller welder, MIG welder. And my supervisor said they were $18,000, and they had to have one on each end of the pipe because the pipe was 80 feet long. Get out of here! Playing with his buttons.
Is that for real?
46%.
Worth 46% all online in transactions. That is remarkable numbers. If like one company, that's a monopoly. Like
that's almost half.
That's almost half of every. No, I don't think that can't be true because eBay. What about eBay?
I mean, it must be a lot smaller for sure. Like
because if Amazon was 46, eBay would be like at least 20%, at least. Right?
Yeah. Maybe smaller. I don't know.
At least 10%. And then that leaves like millions of other online stores for the other. I'm having fun.
But if you look at like all the, I don't know how many times I've seen like watching something on YouTube or on TV mention how much something costs on Amazon. Go look for it on Amazon. It's on there for this much.
Let's go check out eBay.
I think eBay. Sorry.
But see, Tommy's a lot like Chris there. He's deadly with numbers.
Yeah. No, if it's 46%, that is a incredible company. I don't know.
But how many years did Amazon actually take a hit? Like basically run in the red just to get their name as big as they are now.
Well,
but even Uber's still not even in the green after like how many years? But they're still worth like 50 billion.
Yeah, but I think when you're doing those numbers, guys, at the end of the day, after expenses and profit margins, it doesn't really matter if you're making money or not. It's like the company I work for. We're looking for 5.5% growth profit margin year on year, when the actual industry is only growing 1.5%. And even if you're hitting 2.5%, you're still making money. At the end of the day, it's about controlling expenses. It's about controlling employee salaries, vacation, and all that stuff. You tighten all that stuff up, and it's like Uber and all these other companies. They may not be showing a profit, but they're still making money on a certain level. Well, Amazon, we all know, started with books,
mm-hmm.
right? I live 10 minutes from or 15 minutes from 2 fulfillment centers in Brampton. I'll take a picture of the size of these places, guys. They're football fields. These are not cheap buildings to heat, right? To light, to keep electricity running, to light it up, and all the other equipment in there. These are all expenses. It's a churn. It's just money coming in and going out, money coming in and going out. And the shareholders, at the end of the day, sure, they want a certain return. And like Jody, you're saying, Uber, it's a waiting game. It's like Tesla.
Oh yeah. Oh
Look
yeah.
at Tesla now. Look at the stock in the last few days, Jody. It's gone through the roof. People are investing and waiting and waiting and waiting for that stock to take off, but they're allowing the company to grow.
It's crazy how much Elon Musk has done for us, eh? He brought us the electric vehicle back. He's also one of the creators of PayPal.
Exactly. He's one of the originals. And now look at when he launched the Cybertruck, GM, Ford, Toyota, they're all coming up with one in 2021, 22.
Oh yeah? First I heard.
Oh yeah, they're all coming out with a truck now, an electric truck.
Yeah, I think within the next 5 to 7 years, every company on earth will be electric. Even Lamborghini is coming out with one.
I want you guys also, and I like analyzing businesses, and I want you to look at AutoZone out of the U.S. Amazon is having a very hard time competing with them because what they're doing, they have 3 size stores. They have a smaller store, a medium size store, and a massive size store. And the 2 larger stores, what they're doing is they're targeting mechanics. So they're delivering to their location. So Jody, you had a small shop in wherever you are with maybe 2 bays. They're going after you and they're saying, Jody, whatever parts you need, you call, you'll get in an hour. Instead of going to GM and Ford and Chrysler. And what they're targeting, they take a look at the algorithm. The key market they're looking at is cars that are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years old, and they target that car market. And where Amazon is having a problem, they're guaranteeing next day delivery or 2-3 day delivery. But these guys are more do-it-yourself mechanics, or if Cliff is handy with cars and he's got a pickup truck there and he wants a part right away, he can't wait 2 days. He'll go to AutoZone and pick it up.
Right.
And I want you guys to look at AutoZone stock and see how much it's grown in the past year.
Yeah.
And that is the next big market online, guys. And I've said this in my videos for the past year, is auto parts. Auto parts that are 8, 7, and 9 years old. If you can pick them up cheap, you will make money on eBay and Amazon moving forward.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's my store motto. Everything from typewriters to truck parts.
You got it, buddy. But look at AutoZone. I know Chris is looking it up right now.
You can hear my clicking on my keyboard.
I hear you clicking, buddy. I know you too well.
Somehow the prediction is 49% for this year, and it was 37% last year. Amazon.
So I know this is your question and answer period. I love to go get this, guys. I want to show you something real cool here. I'm gonna have to move the hands to read it here. I was at a thrift store, and this product, and you guys can punch it into your keyboards there.
Oh yeah.
If you're watching, BUCHERER. I'll type that in. I picked this up for $10. You guys can see that? Over here. This is from 1940. It's got gold. It's got a gold-plated face. If you take a look at the comps on this type of item, serial number on the bottom. It's got a serial number on the back. I paid $10. $500, guys.
Oh.
So if you take a look at this brand I just mentioned, if you want to post it on your site here, take a look out for these clocks, guys. Highly collectible, Thrift stores don't know what they're worth. It's got an 8-day timer on it. I've had it running now for 4 days, and it holds time perfectly. I was walking by the cart and picked it up.
That's a good score. Holy.
It's a very good score. And,
Nice.
and if you look at the sold comps on this type of clock, you'll see up to $2,000. And they're sitting out there. Just Jody, something for I know this is your feed, right, Jody? This one. So any of your viewers out there, take a look out for these clocks, man.
Cool.
Good money.
Yeah, good money in them. There's a little tip for you guys.
Thanks for the bolo.
There you go, boys. I always have one in my back pocket.
That's an old company too, founded in 1888, and they only have 200 employees.
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Yes, sir.
That's an interesting
That's
one.
awesome.
Yeah. So.
Oh, I was watching people that go into old mines and caves and stuff. There's a video that came up just like 2 days ago, and they found like 6 or 7 pairs of Levi's from 1850s or like 1860s, 70s.
Really?
Literally, they found the oldest Levi's on planet Earth.
Were they coveralls? Did they have straps?
No,
You
it
know?
was the jeans, and it was not even any loopholes because that started in 1901.
If you can find the ones that are like suspenders on them, they're even worth.
Overalls?
But now that they found the oldest pair on planet Earth, that's the one that's going to be worth the most.
Wow.
That's wild, eh?
It's crazy.
Because there's one that's selling right now or something, or just sold for like 30 or 40,000 US.
Wow.
Oh, I believe it.
Previous oldest. Wild stuff. But I guess we're about it's about that time.
Hold on. Here you go, Jody. Here you go.
Oh, there's a kitty cat.
That's Holly.
Yeah.
That's Holly. She's a little older, but
How old?
she's about 9 now.
Oh, it's not old. My Shiloh's 12 years old or
Oh,
13.
God, that's good.
Yeah.
Look at the size of her. She's the size of a tiger. She's huge. She's like a horse, this one.
Yeah, cats are pretty awesome. They're pretty
Yeah,
neat.
they are.
too. I'm just kidding. How's your chat been, guys?
I haven't looked. Sorry. Any questions, guys, there? I don't know.
Max
So,
said okay,
I
go ahead.
noticed Lisa's been I guess her sales have been going up since she's been putting a lot of her stuff on Instagram.
Yeah, I wonder what kind of the tags do you use for that? I've never sold anything on there.
That's awesome, Lisa.
Way to go.
How do you sell on Instagram? I've never done that before.
Gotta have like the right tags.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know. Do you guys know?
No,
You
not
just
really.
have to have the followers ahead of time for the sales to come in easier. Do all Canadians have cats?
That's all we have, cats.
I don't have any cats right now, but I
Some of us
will have one.
bears and-
I'm going to buy one for Chris tomorrow. I'm going to bring him one.
Oh wow.
I want the lynx. Those are pretty sweet.
Yeah,
Not legal to
yeah.
I want the one with the angry face. The angry cat.
So the grumpy cat.
Yeah, the grumpy cat, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, we used to have a lynx farm not too far from here, and we were able,
Right.
when we were younger, we went there and like they give you a lynx kitten, which is about the size of he was about the size of a small German Shepherd.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
those
I wanted to take him home.
are like a snow leopard. I wouldn't mind one of those until they got massive.
You ever see
So
those?
one of you guys on the bottom is being called Chris, and the other one's being called Daddy Warbucks.
Where do you see that?
Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
Oh, hey Tracy, thanks for lurking.
I wanted to see something here.
So, Cliff, do you have anything going on this week or upcoming week?
Nope.
Posting some listings on agent driving traffic to my store. Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
The sales aren't made on IG.
How about you, Jody?
What was the question?
Do you
Anything?
have anything going on? Like any videos coming out this week or any?
Nope. I mean, maybe it's just gonna be. It's just gonna happen if I do. I have nothing scheduled. Like I have ideas, but we'll see. I'm gonna try get a video out within the next 2-3 days. Try and keep it consistent. You know.
Yeah, I hear you.
I think, buddy, I'm going to put my regular quick pick of the week, like I usually do. I wanted to talk about the eBay meeting in May, whatever that date is, to invite my regular viewers if they want to attend. Nothing new. I did want to talk about the tax. The U.S. tax that we're not really paying, but we are paying for the states. The one thing that I noticed, if you look at Rockstar Picker, he had a really good video about a week ago that opened my eyes. As resellers, we're getting nailed a little bit for the sale, but where we're getting is when we have the sale done. eBay charges the buyer the U.S. state tax, and that is reported income to us. So us as sellers, if you are reporting your income in Canada, you have to go and print out all of the U.S. sales that you have since they implemented, Jody, what was it, November, I think? November they did that, the U.S. taxes. Then you have to go and take all the tax out and manually remove it and send it to your accountant because they're classifying it as income for you. And eBay.ca is not separating it, which I am not very happy about.
Of course.
Exactly, Jody. And I was going to do a video about that. But other than that, no, Chris, things are like usual. The only other thing, if I get a seller that pisses me off, you know me, I'll post it and I'll talk about it.
There you go.
Or a claim or a scammer.
Thanks for coming in, the Yarny Zebra.
Yeah.
And I haven't seen his new shop yet. No, hopefully one day soon.
Yeah, Zebra.
And Tim asks, selling anything on Poshmark Home yet? Not myself. No. Nope.
I've had my mugs up there. That's It's been slow though. I haven't been looking at my clock for a while. So
you haven't like made it sell past month or something?
No.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you all selling on Poshmark? I know Chris is. Are you, Jody?
Yeah, that's the only platform I sell on.
I thought you sold on eBay too.
Poshmark US only.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. I guess we're gonna call it a night.
Whatever you want.
I forgot to mention this.
Go ahead.
Sorry. This Thursday.
No.
This Thursday.
Live feed, buddy.
No, okay. Why you gotta put me on alone?
Oh,
go,
sorry.
Go.
It's a big announcement.
You're a star, Chris. That's
all right. This Thursday at what time? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. I have Look Mom, I'm Hustling from Australia on my channel. I'll be interviewing them.
Very cool.
And then soon I will be interviewing. It's probably official now, but I'll be interviewing a company called Freightcom. It's another shipping company. They deal more with ground shipping. And then also this Monday, I will have Rob from the VHS Aussie Thrifter.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
Awesome, buddy. That's awesome. Yeah, your interviews are great.
Yeah, so stay tuned for that. Chris, I don't know if you've ever seen Rob, the VHS Aussie Thrifter, but
no,
he is hilarious.
I'll go to his channel.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I will. I'll go look at him. Okay.
But yeah, so I got a lot on my plate. Oh, and I forgot. This Saturday, I'm gonna be on the Two Aussie Thrifters channel as well.
Is that guy in Australia?
Yeah.
Aussie Thrifters in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of Australian stuff going on this month for me.
You're gonna have no sleep, Chris. You're gonna be up 24 hours a day doing these interviews. Good for you.
It's all good, man.
Oh, it's all good, man. I love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Keep up the great work. And sorry about because you asked everybody else if they have any last things, and I didn't give you a chance, so I apologize, Chris.
It's okay. It's all good. That's it. That's all I got for now.
But yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So everybody go subscribe their account. I mean, both of their links are in the description. And if
Yeah.
you just leave a comment, Chris, people can sub to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy,
Yeah.
this guy, and this guy. All right, guys.
Thank you, Yarny. Appreciate it.
No,
Yeah.
thanks, Jody, for hosting. I appreciate it. Thanks for inviting me in, man. I appreciate it.
Next week we'll be on Cliff's channel.
Yep.
So if you haven't subscribed to Mr. Boondock Mercantile, please go ahead and do so.
Invite me in, guys. I'll join Cliffs too, if you want.
There you go. We'll put
There
the
you
link in the chat.
Okay, boys.
Awesome.
Have a good night.
All
Have a
right.
great night, everybody.
Yeah.
Night, guys.
Good
Catch
night.
you on the next. Bye-bye.